Okay, great. All right. So I want to take what we did yesterday, but I'm not going to have you write it today because I don't think you guys really get the rubric part of it, like what I need to see to get the score that you want to get. Would you say that's right? Or you totally understand what you need to do and I can go on and do something else? Please speak to me in front of the camera. Thanks. Okay. All right, so this is what I want to do. I want to talk, first of all, just about, we're going to make a rubric, but we're not going to make it for writing. I want to make a rubric for a clean room, like your bedroom. Okay? So, say your mom said, or your dad, or whoever you listen to, said, you need to clean your room to get your allowance, or to get your $20 or whatever it is. Okay? Nothing fancy, but it needs to be clean. What would you see? What would it look like that would, get you that $20? That mom would say, okay, or whatever. Okay, bed is made. What else? What else? Nothing on the floor. Okay. Your laundry's done. 2 people are cleaning their rooms. What do you mean by done?
Wash it, dry it, put it away.
So folded and put away. Okay. What else?
Your shelves are dusted.
Your shelves are dusted. You getting fancy on us. Well, anything dusted, okay? What else? Ruby? What do you mean by organization? Okay, organize stuff in your room. Okay. Floor swept and what? Okay. Say the bodies are gone? That's what you had to do to make sure your room was clean, was to hide the bodies? Wow, that's frightening. Okay. All right, Lydia. So if your mom came in your room and could check all these off, bed made, nothing on the floor, laundry's done, shelves dusted or whatever's dusted, you're organized, your floor is swept, and your trash is put away, would you get your $20?
No, she checked under my bed.
Oh, okay. Because you just shoved everything under the bed. Okay, well, let's say under the bed's clean too. Okay. Now, let's say that you don't want $20, you want $50. Okay? So you're going to go above and beyond having just a clean room. So you want like a super clean room. You want that fitting. So that would mean that in addition to all of this, what else would you have? How else could you make it super clean?
Oh, redo the trim work.
We're going to redo the trim. Okay. What else? We're going to paint it?
Yeah, paint it.
Repaint? Well, this is $50. Deep clean the rugs. Haley, what were you going to say? Shh. Wait, I can't hear Haley. Clean the windows. How many of you clean your windows? Occasionally? How many in here raise your hand if you've cleaned your windows? I don't even clean my windows, and I have a house, so done it once. What else? What else would give us that $50? Organize your closet. What else? Anything else? What?
Oh wait, never mind.
Wipe down all
That's
surfaces.
just going to be the same thing as the house.
What, dusting?
No, I was going to say keep your clothes color coordinated.
Oh, so like that would, okay. Color coordinating the clothes. New installation. That maybe you get more than $50 if you do that. Fix the light. Okay, change the lights. How about even, how many of your people clean their light fixtures?
I'm not tall enough to reach you. I got 11 rooms. It goes into the wall.
All right. Anything else that would make it super clean?
Light your
All right. Febreze everything. Make it smell good. All right. Now, let's say that, well, let's do it this way. How does your mother know when it's time to clean your room? Okay? Or if your room needs to be cleaned, how could I tell? How could you tell? Yes, when your door's shut. I mean, physically looking inside. What would it look like?
She walks in. What is this disaster cleaning?
Okay, your shelves are dusty. All right, so you got dusty shelves. What else is a dirty room? Ruby. Food and plates everywhere. The bodies are still hanging out. Still got the bodies hanging on the floor in Lydia's room. And we know it's time to clean. What else? Moldy drinks on the floor? How about your feet stick to the floor when you walk? Vivi. Their clothes are on the floor. What else? Food and plates. It smells. Okay. Come back to me. Come back. Glad you're excited. Okay. Bed, not bed. It's not a bed. It's bed, not bed. Okay. All right. So, if this was our rubric to grade our rooms, thinking about your room right now, and say this is our middle, this is like our 3, this is our 1, this is our 4, 5, or whatever, the top part. How many people's room would be a 4? How many people's room would have some things on the 4? Like I could check some of them off. So like a 3.5, meaning like, Emma, what's one thing you have on here?
That I do?
Yeah, that in your room right now.
Clean my light fixtures.
Okay. So you have a clean light fixture, but have you redone the trim?
Yes.
No, I'm talking to Emma. No. But is your bed made? Okay. So you've got some things in clean, some things in super clean. So you'd be about a 3.5, right? Got some and some? Yeah? How many people would be just straight clean? This is me. Straight clean? How many people would be a combination of time to clean and clean? How many people would be it's time to clean? Fantastic. Okay, so using this idea, okay, we're going to make a writing rubric. Just like this. It's the same idea, and it works the same way. You try to get things out of the columns to get your score. Okay? So, let's start in the middle. For 3. Because the scales, that's in your growth portfolio that I've been using. I grade it. Remember I just stapled those in there? This is what we're going to use for our scales for CQAs for now on. Okay? So this is how I'm going to score your CQAs, which you're going to write tomorrow, which we're going to talk about. Okay? So 3. 3 is met the standard. You did it. You didn't go above and beyond, but that's still fine. You met the standard. Okay? So if you're writing, we're going to stick with the CQA, which, what does CQA stand for? Claim, quote, analysis. Okay. So if we're writing a CQA and we want it to be a 3, what would it need to have? It's just a body paragraph. It's not a whole essay. So let's start like this. Okay. So if we divide it into chunks. Okay. So let's say, how should it be organized? Should be right. No. Yes, you're right. It should be in the right order. Yes. The claim, the quote, and the analysis. Yes. Okay. That seems simple enough, right? Yes? No? Well, but I mean, for that part, you think it should go in order, yes? If it's a 2 or a 1, what would make it a 2? What would make it not be like this? How could you be here and not here? What could be wrong with this?
It's my wrong order.
Okay, wrong order. Or what? Or missing something, right? Okay. Okay, so if the organization's in the wrong order or you're missing something, then you'd be in the time to clean. Harder part. If this is my, that's my A, I did it the way she asked. Why is she mean to me? And you want the A plus 4. What would be there? Okay, it'd have to all be in the right order. But what could we do to push it up for the organization?
More analysis than their reports.
Sure. Maybe more analysis. And more quotes, more evidence than just the required one. Good. Yes? So that's organization. You can get that 4, right? Let's do word choice. What do I mean by word choice? No, that's grammar. What do I mean by word choice? Obviously it means the words you choose. Yeah?
Like not even I? Or
Okay. So, for word choice, we would, not first person. So there's no I, there's no you. What else? Or let me just make this easier. What else goes into a solid CQA? We don't use first person. What would you say about the grammar? Use good grammar. What else? What else would I, as a teacher, what else do I look for to show me that, okay, you have succeeded in writing your CQA?
Using big words.
Using big words? What were you going to say, Ruby?
Well, I was going to say, following the rules or the guidelines and not, on topic.
Okay, so you stay on topic. Using big words is fine if you use them how? Correctly. Okay. What else? What else do I need to see to say you got this? You got your CQA. So you've got your claim quote analysis in the correct order. It's not in first person. Use good grammar. Stay on topic. Use big words correctly. Does something need to be right? Like correct? Okay, so what should be correct? Okay. Claim should be correct. Maybe not correct, because it's not so much right or wrong, it's literature. You've got to be able to what?
Understand the information.
Okay. Understand, what did you use? What verb? Explain, what did you use? Back up. You need to be able to prove it, right? So your claim needs to be provable. So that means your evidence that you use, the evidence that you use to support your claim, needs to be what? Yeah, it matches, it's appropriate. Yes, it matches your claim. So your analysis needs to be what? Because the analysis is the meat of this, right? It's really what I'm looking at. And that's where I'm going to find you're not first person, you're good grammar, you're staying on topic, you're using the big words correctly. So your analysis needs to do what? Okay, so your analysis has two jobs. Okay. What's one job? Nope. I know you know it. I want to see if someone else knows it. Your analysis has two jobs. What's one job? What's the role of analysis? Think about it. When you go to write your analysis, what are you writing about? I got one person who knows. Two people know. Three people know. I think you guys know what you write about. 4, 5. Lydia, what's one thing you write about?
The claim.
Okay, what about the claim?
You're trying to show how the evidence supports it.
Okay, so our analysis explains how the evidence supports the claim. That's its job. It explains the evidence, it explains the claim, and explains how they work together. That's the meat of your paper. This is where you're getting your points. All of this stuff is in your analysis. Okay? If in a 3, A, you did it, CQA, our claim is provable. In a 1, in a time to claim, the claim would be what? Be what? If in here it's provable, this would be what? Not provable or irrelevant or just flat out wrong. Yeah. Not stupid. I would never write that on your paper. Not provable or wrong. Okay? If in our 3 the evidence matches the claim, then in our time to clean, or our 1, our evidence would what? Doesn't match the claim, have nothing to do with the claim. In our analysis, either wouldn't what? Okay, so maybe it doesn't explain the evidence or doesn't explain the connection. Or what? What's another thing that you could do that would not be good? Okay, it could be off topic, not relate to it. Or you could simply just what? Serena? Not have analysis. Okay? So would it be possible to have a provable claim but evidence that doesn't match the claim? Yeah. Yes? Would it be possible to have a provable claim, appropriate evidence, but your analysis doesn't explain it? Yes, right? So you got part of it and part of it. Right? Okay? Now, you want to get the A++, the super clean. So I've got the claims not provable or wrong, the claims provable. What would make it that super clean, that $50, that A+++? So it'd have to be provable and what? Have a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me, what do you mean by that? You're on the right class.
I don't know, like a lot to prove it.
Okay, so you're thinking evidence. Okay, let's talk claim. To get that A+, to get that $50, it's got to be provable, and it's got to be what? Okay, believable, convincing. Think about it this way. If I grade all of your papers, okay, and all of you are writing a CQA about love and Romeo and Juliet, and you make a claim about love and Romeo and Juliet, and then make a claim about love and Romeo and Juliet.
Love is tough.
Love is tough in Romeo and Juliet. Okay, that's a claim. I can probably find some evidence. I can explain it. But how can I make that a better claim? Haley?
Making it in-depth and unique.
Okay, unique. It needs to be provable and it needs to be unique. It needs to be a fresh idea, not something I'm going to read in every single paper. That's hard to do. That's above and beyond. Okay, it's one thing to make a claim and prove it and do what you got to do, and that's what you're supposed to do. But to get super clean, okay. Now, evidence. It has to be appropriate. It has to match, obviously, and prove our claim. But what makes it better? Lexi, what's one thing? For evidence, what you wanted to go for earlier.
Have a lot of information.
Okay. Okay. But I don't just want to throw quotes in, right? I don't just want to have 20 quotes. Okay, I need to have integrated quotes. What does it mean to integrate? What does it mean? If I said weaved in quotes, what would that mean? They connect to each other. They're woven into your paragraph. It's not like they just drop down in there. They're woven in. Okay? And then our analysis. It's got to explain, but this is super clean $50 analysis. What would make it better? What would it provide that just the 3 does not provide? Think about the lines of the claim. If your claim has to be provable and unique, what does your analysis need to be? What do you Your claim has to be provable and unique. And unique means what? What's the word unique mean? What? Different, fresh, something maybe the teacher didn't think about right away. So your analysis needs to what? Yeah, it needs to prove it, but it needs to be a little more unique, right? Provide something that maybe the teacher or the reader didn't think about right away. Be extra. Not that anybody in here would know what it's like to be extra. No, I'm not looking at you. Just kidding. Okay, so it's got to be extra. Okay? Now, I understand that a lot of that's kind of a foreign topic to you, and you've never really, you've never really written a unique claim that has extra analysis. That's fine. That's my job to teach you that. Otherwise, we'd have nothing to do this semester because you'd already know how to do it. I think all of you can do a 3. I think all of you can do a 4. I just think you don't realize you can do it yet. But I think all of you can make a provable claim, match the evidence to the claim, and then provide analysis. Okay? I think a lot of you can get check marks in these. Okay? So this is what I'm going to use to grade your CQAs. Is there something you want to change? Something you want to add? Let's really look at it because this is our rubric. You're my only class, so this is it. It's your 3. That's your A. Your 4 is your A plus. Your 1 or your 2 is, CD range. Anything you want to change, anything you want to add, anything you don't like, any wording you don't like, because I will type it up and we'll staple it in our portfolios. I want an ascension, so if you agree, stand up. Once you say I'm agreeing to this. Okay? Then this is what I will use. So tomorrow, when we write our CQA, you can sit down, using our mind map that we created yesterday, we're going to use that to write our CQA, okay? And I'm going to use this rubric. What questions do you have about this? We got it? Does this make more sense now? Will this help? If it won't, say no, you wasted my day. It's fine. It's only being recorded. I mean, gosh. Will this help your writing, though? Honestly, though. Will this help? Will this help you with it? Okay. And I think this is a fair way to grade it because you had input on what you think makes a 3 and what makes a 4. Okay? Okay, so tomorrow we'll write our CQA together, then you'll do one for homework, and then we will go back to reading the play on Friday. Okay? Good? Should we do vocab? Yes, no?